What's up, y'all? Welcome back for another reaction video. In this video, we are going to be reacting to Greedfall 13 minutes of gameplay. Now, Greedfall is a game that I've been hyping up for a minute. There's a lot of reactions on my channel, so y'all know that I've been hyping this game up. It's by the same people who made Bound by Flame and the Technomancer. Those are okay games. It's not great games, but they're okay, you know. So with Greedfall, when I first saw it, I didn't really see anything in it yet. But then I started seeing some more gameplay, some more trailers and everything. Then it piqued my interest. But then it kind of looked like BIOWARE. It kind of reminded me of Dragon Age and Mass Effect. So those are my two favorite RPG franchises. So if it have similarities to Mass Effect and Dragon Age, it's already like, yo, I'm getting it. But I do have, I don't know yet. Their track record isn't great. If you see their last game with the Technomancer, it really wasn't that good. I have doubts with this game. That's the only reason why I'm not getting it day one, because I'm not getting it day one and it turns out to be shit. I'm not doing that. So this game seems like a proper Black Friday cop. Black Friday. I'm not saying that the game is gonna be trash, but I'm not gonna get a game that I don't know will be fire, okay? So, with saying that, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and let's watch this video. 13 minutes of gameplay of Greedfall.
Hello everyone and welcome to Greedfall,
What's up?
The latest RPG from Spider's Studio.
Spider Studio.
Today we're showing you an extended walkthrough
Show me some
to give a
13
better
minutes,
idea
fam.
of
Show me.
Greedfall's moment-to-moment gameplay.
Show me.
What we're showing here is taken from an in-development, non-final preview build. A few hours into the
build,
game,
bro.
we've tried
Stop.
to avoid any major story spoilers.
It's coming out in like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, bro, so stop. This is the final build, y'all. Final build.
You start Greedfall on the old continent in the city of Serene, which is ravaged by a terrible disease known as the Malachor. It is rumoured that the only hope for a cure lies on the uncharted island of Tirfredi, which is where we are right now.
It kind of reminds me of Dragon Age right off the bat,
native
like,
people, as well as multiple nations and factions who have travelled from the old continent and established various settlements.
Are you really trying to steal Dragon Age?
Currently, we're on a mission from one of these nations, the Vigilante, to locate a camp of missing scholars. Before heading straight to where the camp is supposed to be, we're going to check out a nearby point of interest, a skill altar.
Give me the loot.
These altars can be found hidden away in various locations across the island, granting a free skill point when found.
Skills,
you've got a lot of freedom in terms of where to invest these points, which are also gained by earning experience and leveling up. There are 3 broad branches of skills: Warrior for melee combat, Technical for equipment and controlling the battlefield, and Magic for the use of offensive spells. You can specialize or mix and match how you want. For this run, we're going to go with a few points in traps, firearms and one-handed blades, but with a larger focus on magic use. You also have attributes, which impact and improve what you can use in battle, and talents, which mainly relate to skills outside of combat.
Okay. Alright. It's dark time right now. You can't sprint in this game? Like,
it's starting to get dark. Exploration can be more dangerous at night, as hostile foes show themselves.
Alright. Yo, that's for every game, so, okay. And the music in the background, okay.
We'd better find somewhere to set up camp nearby, although it looks like we'll have a small fight on our hands first.
You can set up camp.
Looking at some of the UI elements at the top of the screen, we have our red health bar, blue mana bar, and yellow fury bar. Casting magic depletes our mana pretty quickly, which is why it's beneficial to put a few skill points into equipping melee weapons. This way, when out of mana or wanting to conserve it, you can switch to a different weapon when it naturally replenishes over time. As you can see, fights are in real time, with a mix of magic, close and long-ranged combat. There's also an optional tactical pause which we haven't shown yet, but we'll go into more detail later.
I really like that. Especially in Dragon Age Inquisition. Bro. And the tactical camera.
Over there is a
was-
rather more fearsome foe, a magical guardian intrinsically linked with the island and revered by its natives. For the sake of showing off some more combat, we can try taking it on in a fight. But first, let's set up camp just around the corner.
The tactical camera was a centaur. A centaur on Nightmare, bro. Nightmare was no freaking joke. Nightmare was no joke. I'm telling you,
You'll often find
was
campsite
no
locations like this scattered around Tier 3D. Campsites aren't just used for resting.
So
From
in
here,
this
you
game,
can
you
speak
can
with
set
and
up
choose
camps.
the party members to accompany you,
Gather
with up to 2 at
companions
once.
and everything. Speak-
Let's stick with Kurt and Ciora for now.
Oh wait, so there's a lot of people. Okay, that's Kurt. Wait, whoa, dang.
Workbenches are available at any campsite.
From
From here, you can craft items such as consumables and equipment. You can also
Dragon Age
upgrade
right
and
off the
customize
bat,
your
fam.
existing weapons and armor. For example, we can change the look of this doublet by altering the shoulders, strap, and breastplate.
Oh, okay.
As shown on the right,
Yeah, that
this
looks
also
smooth.
alters the stats, meaning you can really dig deep into the configuration of you and your party. Campsites also act as fast travel points to other locations. Let's take a quick look at the island map to give a better sense of the
How
geography.
big is the map?
We're just here, while over to the east is the city of Hikmet, settlement of the Bridge Alliance. Down here we have
And
New
this is only
Serene,
an
the
island?
starting point on the island, and newly governed by your cousin Constantine.
Boy.
Over in the west is San Mateus, city of the fervently religious Teleme
Okay.
nation. During your adventure, you'll also come across several native settlements spread throughout Tier 3D.
So is that the whole map, or is that just an island?
Now that it's daytime, let's try our hand at taking
Alright,
down
so
the
you
Guardian we
can
saw
one.
earlier.
Okay. That wind animation looks good, and the graphics are on point. My eye.
You might have noticed the shield icons over the HP bars, including that of our foe.
Is that God?
These indicate your opponent's armor, which must be whittled away before you can start dealing significant damage. The Fury bar builds up by dealing
like
damage
Dragon
to
Age.
enemmies, rewarding aggressive play. The built-up
Sheer
Fury
God.
can then be used to unleash devastating
Just like
attacks.
Dragon Age.
We've just fallen victim to one of the Guardian's
see
poison
auto.
attacks, so let's trigger the tactical pause. From this menu, we can quickly use an antidote to remove the poison effect.
I see y'all. Y'all are taken from an amazing RPG game, Dragon Age Inquisition. I see y'all though. This is a great idea. Why? Because BioWare have not been on their shit lately, so you are trying to take their amazing franchise ideas and everything and make it your own. And that's what y'all are doing, and it seems like y'all are doing alright with it. But can y'all execute it properly? Let's see.
Along with other consumables, actions, spells, and techniques.
Yo, song
You
my
can also
eye,
bind
fam.
everything in the tactical
Shit.
pause menus to a specific button or key.
Shit, man,
This
look at
way,
the
it's
shotgun
easy to
gun,
play
man.
combat
My eye.
entirely in real-time action,
Fuck.
to take a more methodic, strategic approach, or a mix of both.
What the heck is that?
Potions, healing magic from your allies, parrying and
Groot?
dodging are all important when it comes to staying alive during tougher battles.
I am gluten.
Note that with this build, quick dodges have been upgraded to lightning dashes, while we have a divine magic ring equipped. This is only possible thanks to our investment into magic skills.
Okay. Trophy unlocked. Swamp creature. Okay, so that's how you. That's how.
We've managed to bring the Guardian down, and judging from this armor and key, it looks like a mercenary of the Coinguard Guild was a recent victim. Right, let's get back to what we're here for and go look for the missing scholars. For the sake of brevity, we'll jump ahead a bit.
That's not no regular bell. What the heck is that? Is that a whale bell?
In Greedfall, you'll often have the option of a more stealthy approach. With careful sneaking past foes,
Oh,
you can sometimes avoid combat
I
entirely.
like that. Okay. That's where I like the hill. Dragon Age didn't have this right here, man. So, fuck. That's cool. Wait, so, and what about your funds, though? Your funds in the back. You know, what
Looks
they
like the
doing?
potential campsite is just up ahead.
Over there. Tents. This must be the expedition's camp.
Wait.
Camp here. in the open.
The one thing I wanted to hear was some banter. I didn't hear banter amongst your companions. That's one thing I liked about Dragon Age. I'm not sure if, like, in this game that there will be banter while you're traveling, but that would be something that I would like to have in this game. Okay? I didn't hear any yet, but we can possibly hear some. Okay, so let's get back to it.
Wind. It was definitely set up by scholars.
Signs of combat. They were attacked. By the look of the tents and the campfire, it dates back several days. It seems that they were taken prisoner. I don't see any bodies.
Oh, bodies.
This looks like scientific equipment. This must be the Lost Expedition's campsite. No weapon leaves this sort of marking. Perhaps they're wielding magic.
My water out, man.
Yes. It is the art of the Donegada. One of the Valley clans was here.
Would you know which one?
One who fights against the invasion of the peoples from your island. I can be sure of nothing more.
Why would they attack scholars? They are not warriors.
They come here as conquerors. This is enough. But they were not killed. Warriors would have been.
Okay. A note from the leader of the expedition. I'm not reading all that, fam.
This looks like the journal of a naturalist.
Find a
There are
trace
sketches of
the
flora and
naturalist.
fauna. There is no doubt. We are definitely on the trail of the Lost Expedition. It seems that one of the team kept a distance from the others. Let's see what we can discover. A trail of blood. That cannot be good. Follow it.
Yes, yes, that cannot be
It
good.
sounds like there might be another tent nearby. Perhaps we can find more answers by following this blood trail.
Here come
But
these wheelbarrows.
first, we've got another fight on our hands.
These wheelbarrows over
More
here.
blood. We are on
What
the
are they
right
even
path.
called?
Keep going.
Some werewolves? Those don't look like werewolves to me, man. Some wheelbarrows out here. Oh. Looks like your companions actually.
Things are about to get dicey.
I made this same. I asked this. No, I prayed about this same thing in my Cyberpunk video, and I said, from now on, I want companions in video games to actually kill people. And look what I just saw. I just seen 2 companions kill a freaking wheelbarrow. He didn't have to order them. They just did it on their own. And that's what I like to see. Because in video games from like a year ago, and actually still now, but video games just have this thing that like they won't have the companions kill enemies for you. You have to do it yourself. So it's good to actually see companions kill enemies, okay? I want more of that, please.
You can see here the advantage of having skill points across more than one branch. After running out of mana to unleash powerful spells, we can switch to our sword to ensure we're always able to deal out
And
damage.
even got a gun too.
Corpse. The clothes cannot be mistaken. It is a scholar of the Bridge Alliance. From the looks of him, I would say he's been dead for days, as we already thought. This isn't the woman whose journal we found. There is still a chance that she remains alive.
This man traded his life for all the suffering of my people.
He was only a scholar, a sage, not a warrior on the
They
battlefield.
got a blank?
Do you think my people see a difference when bridgemen steal our people from their beds? From who do you think all the clans hide dead children?
This
The
man
facial
was
animations are
unarmed,
actually really good.
and from the position of his
They aren't
body,
amazing, but
I would say he was fleeing.
they're good.
It is not honor that motivates them. Maybe it was vengeance.
I'll search the body. We might find something to help us understand.
Okay.
Your choice of companions impacts more than just combat. They'll often intervene in discussions and speak out while investigating, so it's worth considering who might be useful or detrimental to any given situation.
Okay.
Here is the isolated camp mentioned in the journal. Everything is in order, but the inhabitants are no longer here. Its position would have allowed them to escape the attack.
Isolated. Discreet. Perfect visibility. Great choice.
Fortunately, we have the key from the dead scholar, but if we had high enough lockpicking, that would have also been an option.
I'm not reading all that, fam. I'm not reading all that. I'm sorry.
It is a journal, that of a woman from the expedition, a certain Afra. She speaks of their research and relates here that she felt watched. She feared an attack was brewing. I believe she was right. The writing stops in mid-sentence.
A woman with sharp eyes. They might have saved her life.
We must follow the tracks of the attack. They will surely lead us to the party of intrepid scholars.
This woman was right to fear the Donea Exregao. They must have followed this path coming from the swamp. This is
Yo,
where
what
we
is
should go
that?
if we want to find these lion scholars.
That stuff. It's on her face and on
It looks like our next
his
stop
face, I
is the
think,
swamp.
too, and on her face.
Those are islanders. They might be from the clan that attacked the Bridger camp.
That's possible. They look like trackers.
Alright, so here's some sneaking gameplay, some more.
New prey, no doubt. Let's get closer.
From here, we can either openly approach and confront the natives,
What are you
or
doing?
sneak over and listen into what they're saying from a
Okay.
distance.
Spy with X.
Farweden se lor quesa.
Quessa.
Esto gen nas quel se.
Estrade da Orgel, Amadred Quaheluchnom. New Ciendad, ne Sunadet.
Well, we don't know enough of the native Tier 3 language to make sense of what that was
Oh,
about. But now they're gone,
okay.
let's look around for anything else that might help us.
Okay, so that's cool. Cutscene, let's go. A shaken bottle. Is that like a potion, or you gonna drink that? Oh, this is a new companion. Oh, she about to shoot you.
I'm not here to kill you.
That's all we're showing for now. Thanks for checking out this gameplay walkthrough. Stay tuned because we've still got a bunch more stuff to show you before Greedfall releases September 10th for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC.
I've been doing a lot of coverage on Greedfall, yo. Can I get a free copy? Yeah. Alright, but if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe if you're new, share it out with your friends all across the globe. Hit that bell because I'm dropping more content every day. Don't forget to follow me on Twitch and SoundCloud. If you want to support me, it's down below in my description. And I see y'all boys later. And yo, I've been covering some freaking Greedfall for a while, man. Like, what about you slide me a free copy? And I see y'all. Peace.
You never see it coming.